What's going on, fam sizzles? I got some new equipment here. I'm going to do a quick unboxing. This is the QSC KC12T. These are column arrays, best on the market. I'll do a quick unboxing here. Nice plastic to protect the casing. All right. So it looks like part of it comes in this really nice bag. I like the feel of it already. Some of the bags you get are just kind of cheap, but these are like pretty good quality bags. So I'll go ahead and undo this here. Looks like it's got pretty nice padding here. So this is the top of the column array. The highs. And we'll just leave that on there for now. As you can see, I'm about 6 foot. So this thing right here, well, the whole thing here is probably about 2.5 feet. We're gonna go ahead and set this guy right here for a moment. And this is part number 2, the pole right here. So it should be about 7.5 feet total. So that should get us all the way up to the top of the DJI iSizzle sign. So I'm going to set this down here. We're going to go ahead and open. Yeah, I really like this bag right here. It's good quality. Looks like it's pretty easy and simple to put the stuff in. Put the speaker here, and then you put the pole right here on the side, and then just zip it up and throw it on your cart at the end of the wedding. So let's go check this one out. So this is going to be the actual base. The base right here. Yeah, this is really nice. I like how well they padded this too. Sometimes you'll get DJ equipment that's not very well padded, but I am impressed. And it looks like I just heated open this up. Pull the sub out. Move this here. Got some power. And it looks like we got a manual here. And the rest is just padding in the box. And go ahead and move this just all back in here. So much cardboard going on right now. All right, so it looks like it's about a 4-step process. So let's go ahead and get it going right now. So the first thing I like, a lot of speakers you get, the cables will be like 3 to 4 feet, maybe 5 feet. So you always have to like hook it into something else or an extension cord, unless you're like right by like an actual outlet. But when you DJ different venues, like you never know where you're really going to be set up. So, so this right here is actually 10 feet, which right off of my first thoughts, that's perfect. I love it. And then it also clips in, which is also great because a lot of the speakers you buy doesn't actually have a clip-in feature with your power. So depending upon how well you do it or you move it around too much, it might come loose. This right here, yeah, it clicks right in. Oh man, that's so nice. I say I love it. It is great. So let me pull this up here for you. So right away, you can see the power right here clips right in. And then you can see all the features here. For the most part, like I'm usually just using a couple of these XLRs, but we'll go over it a little bit more in detail later. And I'll let you know once I start using it. So as you can see, it's a pretty good size. It's about 50 pounds. Most speakers, like the other speakers I had, were about 30, 35 pounds. So it's a little heavier, but it's also a little more quality. So we'll go ahead and clip this in. And if you try to go the other way, it doesn't work. So it only goes in one way, two possible ways. Then set it right there, push down on it. And it looks like you just push down, you're good. And then the top speaker, push down, and we're good to go. And then we'll just plug it in right over here, and we're set up. So I've been using tripods, which are fine. But the truth about tripods is like people can trip over them. Sometimes you don't have a lot of space when you're set up in different venues. So getting rid of the tripods is like a huge bonus for me. Like as much as I like them, they take about 10 minutes, one side, and you got to put like some skirts on them, perfectly put them out. And then sometimes they kind of move around and you try to like get the right height, make sure everything looks perfectly equal on top and everything like that, like the height. And it could just be a little bit much. But with these, you're all set. No more tripods. No more worrying about people tripping over your tripod. That's the worst too, is like when you're in a tight spot and you don't have a lot of room. Tripods are the worst. I'm gonna be honest with you. So I am excited to ditch the tripods. So I've got two of these speakers because you gotta have a set instead of just one. So I'm gonna go ahead and move this around a little bit. I'm gonna move this speaker over here. And then we'll go ahead and move this guy. Yeah, I absolutely love that this is 10 feet, the power supply. I think that's awesome. So we can just move this guy back like so. And, you know, these are heavy enough where they're going to be in place and no one's going to accidentally bump them. And you're going to have an issue where they fall over or anything like that. What I do love about them, plug it in right there. And we just plug it into our actual mixer board and everything like that. But what I do love about them is that they're tall like this. And you can talk like this with your microphone. A lot of the times, my speakers and the tripods, I don't want to put them up much more than like around 6 feet. And most of the time, people always just stand like right here. So what's nice about this one is it's actually, if people are like 5'6", 5'7", they're going to be right about here on it, versus having the speaker like literally like right here. That's just when people do their toast, they like to get right next to the speaker. So this is awesome. I love it. Got a radius that goes out this way, radius that goes out this way. Now, the only disadvantage that I can see so far is if I need to turn it, I can't do that like I can on a tripod. Tripod, I can just go like this or this. But with this, it's got enough radius. I think we'll be okay. And worst case, we can always just kind of bump it over a little bit like this if we need to. Whatever works. We're gonna be running this on an actual separate mixer, as well as we're gonna have more volume control on our actual controller itself. So I'm excited. I need this for speeches and toasts. And all the tests I've seen, I'm gonna do a couple tests and I'll get back to you on that, maybe in another video, and talk about actually after running it versus just my first impressions. And my first impressions are absolutely wow. Like this, it actually looks better than I thought it was gonna look in person. already know the sound's going to be amazing. Let me get the second one here. We'll go ahead and get this guy unboxed so you can see both of them. Oh, while I'm doing all this cutting and stuff, um, if you're a DJ or if you've been to a wedding and you've seen these same speakers, leave a comment on like what you thought of them, or if you even noticed them because they look so good. They're very sleek and they're very like got a little mystery going to them as well, and I really like that. Like since I've been DJing, it's pretty much just been tripod speaker on top. So this is a whole new experience for me, and I think these came out about 12 months ago, maybe less, maybe a few months more. And if you've seen any of my previous podcasts or anything, you know, like I'm not like I'll buy gear, but I'll research it a bunch before I buy it to make sure that I need it. Because DJ gear is like new cars coming out every year. It's like there's so much gear coming out every year. It's like, what do you go with? Is it really something you need for how you DJ? What your client needs are, that whole thing. So pull this guy out. I'm actually impressed. They're heavy, but they're not as heavy as I thought they were going to be. And that's actually a compliment. All right. So we'll go ahead and move this stuff back too. Move this guy back to here. I wish my camera was a little wider. I could give you a little more full view, but yeah, because you're only seeing half of the sub right now. But you can see how far it goes, how high it is. Yeah, it goes all the way to the top of the DJ iSizzle sign. But yeah, they look great. Let me go ahead and get the other box open here. And then also like leave a comment about like if you've tried column arrays before, or if you've been thinking about trying them, and then like what are your concerns about them? Like, are you like, oh, I just don't know. I'm such an old school fan of the traditional setup. And like I said, everything is about style as a DJ. Like, don't think, you know, if column arrays aren't your bag, don't do it. You know, like there's really no reason to buy something unless it's what you're truly into, or something that you feel will make your setup better, or it'll elevate the experience as a DJ for people watching you as well. So, um, yeah, this looks great. I'm super impressed with the packaging so far. Um, but you know, as we start doing weddings this summer and spring, summer, more weddings, I should say. Um, it'll be interesting to see, just getting them out there, just getting the speakers out there and then kind of traveling around to different venues and to kind of see, um, you know, how they handle venues. And yeah, this looks great, man. I'm so happy. Let me move to the side here a little bit. So yeah, it's a really, I just love that they're all even, same height. Um, yeah, I'm excited to hook these things in. I'm not going to do it right now because I don't know. We're in the office. I don't want to wake anybody up right now. It's kind of late. So, but I will check these out, on the next wedding I go to. And I'm excited to give them a run, give them a sound test, and we'll do another video about that. Um, but yeah, until then, feel free to leave some comments and check me out on social. Yeah, go from there. All right, guys, this has been an unboxing of the KC12 by QSC. First impressions, 10 out of a 10, 2 thumbs up. These guys look great. They look sleek, a little mysterious. I think we're going to have some great weddings coming up this season. So, all right, guys, Thank you so much for watching.